Today is the 10th, 8th, and 6th in the evening. We are just a few hours away from the return of one of the strongest legendaries in Pokemon Go, Zacian. We already have enough energy to make him crowned, but we don't have one thing, the official release in the game. And that's what we're going to bypass. In today's episode, roll the intro editor, because here it's only the cream of the crop of professional gameplay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're here on our secondary account. We're here at our house, in our place where we usually play our gameplays. But as you know, if we're using our secondary account, it means we won't be playing around. Today, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to anticipate an event. Zacian is supposed to be released tomorrow on the 11th, and we'll be able to catch him in raids. However, if we take a look at the raids that are available, there aren't many raids here in my condo, right? But if you look over there, for example, we have an Articuno in the distance. And this isn't even close to what a Zacian can do, so my priority is Zacian. So what can we do here? If I go down here to the extra settings, I can show my Rupa Global Positioning System on the screen. I click here on this little map, on top of it, and I can zoom out. I'm explaining everything in detail here, guys, because there are a lot of new people coming to the channel, a lot of new people starting in Pokemon Geo, so I'm giving a step-by-step guide here. You who are already a veteran, hang in there with me, my warrior. We're about to start the fight. We can leave my region here and go straight to a place I'm a big fan of. We're talking here, ladies and gentlemen, about Sydney, Australia. Let's come here real quick. It's an extremely busy place. If I put it here and teleport, you'll see that here in Sydney, the map is already daytime. And what do we have here on the Sydney map? Let's see if we find anything here, the filter, and we have some raids here that aren't legendary yet because it just turned daytime here. So we can go to a place that's further ahead than Sydney, and here we're talking, guys, about New Zealand, which is on this little island right next to it. I really like going to Auckland, but there are people who also like going to Wellington, so both places work. Let's go here to Auckland, to the downtown area, so we can see if what we're looking for is already here. Filters ready, and look what's on the radar. Zacian raid, guys. We got early access here because of the time zone. Zacian is scheduled to arrive on the 11th. However, in some countries around the world, it's already the 11th. So, we can use Rupa Global Positioning System to teleport to one of these countries and get in here. However, Rupa Global Positioning System isn't an app that you can just search for on your Google Play or Apple Store, download and start using to teleport around the world. Rupa Global Positioning System has an extremely complicated limitation. RUT is a super user function that you enable on your device, and when you do that, your device, besides running a technical risk, since this is hard to do, you usually hire a technician to do it. For example, I've already done this with my friend Edu Hunter, who provides this service. But when you activate RUT, you might lose access to your bank. You might lose access to government apps because RUT breaks some security rules. And these apps won't let you use them anymore, so you need to have two phones, and we know that's not cheap. Besides Rupa Global Positioning System, I'm also using Pokemod, which also needs RUT, so what do? Should I not use my phone? Guys, we're here with the Samsung S22 Ultra. You can see here actually something cool. The Pokemod lets me not have to tap during the raid. Look, the special move is being used automatically. You saw there it was charged and it used it by itself. So since it's farming by itself in the raid, what can I do here? I can simply close the app we're using, which is Redfinger. I'm going to come here into my settings and show you we're using a Galaxy S25 Ultra. You can see everything there nice and neat, by the way. I need to blur this part here, but alright. The magic I'm about to show you is coming up. Let's go. Raidzinho is finished. You saw that while I was there in the settings, everything about Pokemon was showing up here just fine. Although it looks strange, the raid continued without me because of what we used. The little Pokemon hack, I'm going to come here, I'm going to catch this guy here really easy because Pokemon helps me throw excellent Pokeballs. It's caught. I got 3K in Excel, everything's good now. Look how crazy this is, guys. I'm going to turn off the full screen mode I'm using, and now you'll see there's even more stuff here. And if I come here to the settings, if I come here to the device, you'll see that I'm using another phone that's not my Samsung S25 Ultra. This here, guys, is a phone inside my phone. I'm using an app called Redfinger. It's right here, nice and neat. Redfinger is the name of an app where you can get virtual devices inside Redfinger. I'm here with a device that's an XVIP2 from the United States server, and I can add other devices here, as many as I want. So, this allows me to have a phone inside my phone, and it works like a rental. I always choose Android 10 because it's more compatible with iPhone. And if I want, for $1 or about 5 rays, I think, right? I can rent a device for 24 hours. And then I can use root hacks because Redfinger, all the devices it has, they already come with root. You just have to go and activate it. I can eventually make a step-by-step tutorial later, but I just wanted to show it to you here, what I'm using today, because it's extremely overpowered. It even has a little root app here. You can go in to activate everything properly, activate root for the apps you need. And then you can use these hacks. They're safer because the Pokemon Go I'm using here, look, I downloaded it from Google Play, right? I mentioned all the apps except the right one. I downloaded it from Google Play. So I'm using the official Pokemon, and what I use are other apps that run in the background. That way I can teleport to different places. Let me open my Pokemon again here. Look, I can come here and teleport just by tapping 2 little dots here, or I can come here. In the list of nearby raids, look for a Zamazenta here. Is there any? No, right? That place I was at had one more raid. I'll try to go back there. Hold on. I think I was more towards the middle here. Look, another one just showed up here. I'm going to teleport to it now. Soon some people will join. So now we're going to farm this Colossal Legendary, which I hadn't registered on this account yet. It'll be brand new on this secondary account of ours. One thing I can say is that these apps are much, much safer than, for example, PG Sharp or Spoofer. So you can play it more safely. But even so, I still prefer to have one account to play on foot and another account to play here with fly. I've been playing on this account here for a long time and I haven't had any problems at all. So I keep using it and it's working just fine, Redfinger, guys. Besides having really low latency, it makes the gameplay very smooth. Like literally, man, when I move around in the game, it feels like I'm using my own phone. Really. Even more when I put it in full screen mode here. It's just the game without that layout, so I can play, man, it feels like I'm using my own phone. That's really good. And the cool thing is that since you're not using your own device, you save a lot of device data. So, like the internet on your phone, you're going to save a lot because you won't use the internet to download the game files, the Pokemon showing up on the map. None of that. You'll only use it to control this device remotely, so you'll just be sending signals there and playing on a phone that's over there on the Redfinger company's server. So this uses less RAM on your phone, uses less battery, and you use less of your mobile data. And if you have the Pokemon Global Positioning System outfit, the Combin that I'm using here, you can leave the raid farming. Alone, you can turn on the PokePlus, set it to run, and close the app, turn off your phone. Because on the device, they'll have their own internet running your device that you picked up, and then you can farm. This is extremely broken. Not to mention that since you can have multiple devices, you can work with multi-accounting. So for example, I have 3 accounts on Pokemon Go. I can get 3 devices and log into each one of them. My account puts on a PokePlus, sets a place for them to walk, and will farm all 3 accounts at the same time without me having to do anything. He also has a little thing, guys, I think it's called Bat Mode, Multi-Account Mode, something like that, where you can control several phones at the same time. So for example, if you take accounts that are at similar levels and you start controlling the phones at the same time, wherever you teleport, all the accounts will teleport to that place. The Pokemon you click on, since you'll be on the same map, all the accounts will click on it so you can play with 3 accounts simultaneously. This is extremely overpowered. Look at that sneaky Zazen, and its 4 is super high. This can't be 100% right. I'll check if I caught it. Hold on, things just got serious. Damn, man, I'm only getting excellent throws with golden raspberries, and it still won't stay 2155. This creature is really strong, man. I lost it. Oh, man, this one was 2123. No, I don't think 2155 is 100%. But damn, I got so scared, man. Sneaky little creature. But that's it, guys. The headphone clown has been really good for me. It's helping me a lot with farming. From my secondary accounts, because before I had a I had a Google Pixel. It was rooted, but then the root got removed, and after that I never did it again and ended up stopping playing on my secondary accounts. When I started using the clown headphones, it made things a lot easier because it's inside my own phone, so like this. For example, I'm using it here on my Samsung. If I close the app here on the Samsung, turn off my Samsung and log into Redfinger here on the iPhone, through the website, I'll be controlling the same device. But on the other phone, I've already tested it. I even used the phone clone on smart refrigerators, the ones with those big screens, and you can do it too. It's really overpowered. Anywhere that has access to an internet browser, you can access it through their website. You log into your Redfinger account and there you'll have all your devices so you can play from anywhere. So, it's been a huge help. I'll leave all the links for you down below, and if there's any code of mine or anything to help you out, it'll be there too. Sometimes for benefits or to support the channel. I'll leave everything here in the description, their official website, so you don't end up on the wrong site, and then you can go there and create your account. Sometimes there's even a promotion for an extra device. Everything you need is in the description to try out. And now that we've explained everything, let's get to this gameplay. Vera and I are already here. On the third Zacian, I'm going to try, guys, to farm for us. I'll try to catch about 10 Zacians. Let's go. No, 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 no. What's that? 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 I can't even yell because I have a migraine right now. Man, he does this to me. Third raid, Redfinger. What a beautiful thing, Daddy. 2149. Captured. Look at this, my family. Seriously, man, what a beautiful thing staying there. I almost forgot. To make it clear for you, you can use the little root button on the home screen of your virtual device to go to the root settings. Here, when it's open, you can activate it and then click on settings, so you can go straight to the configuration section. And here, you can already choose which devices you want to have root access. In my case, I selected Hoopa Global Positioning System and also Pokemon. Another tip is that in the settings, you can scroll down to the device information about device. And when you click there, you can scroll all the way to the end. And there on the build number, you tap several times to activate developer mode. A cool thing is that later in developer mode, you can look for mock location. And there, you'll find this setting that's showing up on the screen, which allows you to choose which app will set your device's location. And then you select Hoopa Global Positioning System and now you're good to go. Now let's continue. I just noticed that on this account, I don't even have his energy because this is my secondary account and it didn't do it. Look, Rayquaza is showing up on the map, but don't worry, it's just a sneaky Zorua. Let me check if it's shiny. No, it's not. Wow, man, what's this? What a beautiful little farm. What a beautiful little farm, man. All right, okay, wow, right? One cool thing here is that I can teleport far away. So then I just open it here and see if I didn't get into the range of any other raid. Oh, a few loaded down here. Okay, I didn't get in, so I'm going a little farther away here. Let's see if any more show up. There are some raids to hatch here, right? There are some 5-star eggs, but none have hatched yet. All right, it's fine. Let me go a bit further back there. This one has something on this side here. Still not enough eggs to hatch, guys. But there isn't a raid available to do yet. Let me check here. It's fine since there isn't one, guys. I'm gonna do something I really like to use too. The clown with headphones, in this case, the Redfinger. We're using it. Here's the thing. Look, there's a Dragonite here, and for those who don't know, an event is starting now, and this Dragonite can come with a special background. So what I'm gonna do, man, I don't know if I can solo this Dragonite, but alright, look, I'll come back here later. I'll trigger this here, and I'm going to invite my main account. You know, my main account, guys. I'm going to invite it to join this raid, and I'll also invite more people that the game is suggesting here. I'll close this now and open my original Pokemon. Remember, we don't need to keep Redfinger open. The game will keep running and attacking the raid automatically because of the Pokemon. So, I log in here to my main account and look how nice, a raid invite. I don't think I'll be able to join this raid because I don't think I have any more remote passes. Guys, yeah, I don't have a remote pass. I would need to buy one. Should I buy it so we can do a test? I'll buy it so we can do a little test. Look, payment completed. I bought it here for $5. Oh my god, buying from the American store hurts too much. I had to leave the raid because making the purchase here took too long. I'm going to rejoin and invite myself again so we can participate. I invited here, but I'll leave and rejoin with a new invite. I could have also clicked up there Meta Show. Now we have a remote pass. We joined smoothly, and that's it. We're in a raid and another person has already joined us here. Guys, let me put our Kyurem in play here, because Dragonite is a dragon and flying type, so using Kyurem is essential for our game to work out. All set, let's also put Dragonite here, Mega Dragonite, not Rayquaza. And here, man, there's not going to be a game. We're going to crush him. Let's go. Just a walk in the park with this Dragonite, guys. This Dragonite. He's coming with a new special background, which was released in honor of the new launch from Pokemon Company. It's kind of like Animal Crossing. It's Pokepia, that's it, right? Pokepia? I think that's it. The name is Pokopia. Pokopia is how you say it. Sorry, guys. I think that's it, right? Well, let's see if we can get a Dragonite with the special Kopakia background, and after that, Pokopia, that's it. And after more raids like this come out, we'll do them too, but for now, it's 1-0. Redfinger, because we've already caught a shiny and we have Dragonite raids on the screen, guys. Raids that are even better than the Mega Dragonite we had in the last event. Man, that Mega Dragonite from the event that happened, it was a nightmare, man. It was impossible to beat that thing, but here, the regular Dragonite is already much easier. You don't need to break shields or anything, plus it has a special background and can mega evolve like Mega Dragonite. We've already collected a lot of energy, so it's worth it. Let's finish this guy here, by the way. I don't have any Mega Dragonite. On this account, maybe we'll get a good one today. It's actually a secondary account, and I think on this account, we even got a 2,633. I don't know if that's good, but what matters to me is if it has the special background. So let's go. Oh my god. Oh, we completed the little mission there. 3, 2, 1, and please. We got the shiny I needed, so let's check if it has the special background. Oh, here's something cool for us to see too, guys. Look, I'm going to throw the Pokeball at it here, and then I'll go back to Redfing. Here, when I enter my device, you'll see that it's already on the capture screen. See? It did everything nicely by itself, so now I'll try to catch it. By the way, it's even stronger than the other one. There it showed up. Whoa, it's showing off playing hard to get. What's going on? Oh my god, here come the crazy Dragonite, man. What's up with this Dragonite, dude? This big guy. It's tough, but okay, we got it. Let me check here if it has the special background. No, it doesn't have the special background. That's fine. And like I told you, it's showing us that we can do the Mega Evolution. Because I haven't done it yet, but it's all good. If I go back to my main account here, look, the game stopped right where I minimized it. Redfing doesn't keep running by itself because the game is open there on the virtual device. So this one, I was about to say honey in the wheel. Man, I'm just making up sayings here. But anyway, we got it nicely. Everything's fine. Guys, hey, oh Vita. We're going to focus here on doing some raids. I'll come back to do the Shiny Shack with you guys. If I can't, I'll do Dragonite and then I'll farm here because I have 3 remote passes. Now on our account. Let's go. Alright, another raid, another Zamazenta, guys. This one came 21/4/4. We already know it's not 100%. Let's catch it and move on to the next one, guys. Look how cool this is. Back in the day, I remember when I was still living in Brackman, I started preparing my accounts, my secondary ones. I didn't have any secondary accounts and I started making them. So I grabbed an old phone I had, then I put the secondary account on it, and my idea was to have a secondary account one day so I could do raids at the same time, right? And then in my neighborhood where no one could help me do raids, I would join with both my accounts and I could do it, right? But the problem is having 2 phones here tapping away. And I still had to record the video, so it was a lot to handle. Man, I just did the Dragonite by myself, all by myself, right? I had my secondary account there, and I didn't need to tap on 2 accounts because my secondary account taps by itself. So that's amazing. Man, I didn't realize I'd made it here, but that's fine. Let's do a shiny check. So, is our Dragonite shiny? Let's catch it quick. Let me throw the Pokeball and switch to my secondary account just to check it out. It would be cool if I don't see the shiny here, right, guys? That's something I'm feeling too. Man, I really miss Kolto's Golden Raspberry, man. I was catching Pokemon really fast before. Now it's way harder, man, but it's okay. So, didn't it show up here? Actually, before I go back there, I can check here to see if there's another raid for us to do. Oh, I found one. Hey, Zamazenta. I'll go for Zamazenta first, guys, because that's the focus of our video. Dragonite, I'll farm in another video, but for now, I'll join the raid here and won't have to worry after that. No, I'll just come back later to see if enough people join to help, and let's catch this Dragonite. I got it good here, ladies and gentlemen. Please, the special fund is taking a gap, guys. I can already see that this special fund is gonna suck up my money, just like Gotusa's did. It sucked it up. I'm not falling for that trick again. No way, Niantic, you better watch out. Alright guys, let's get back to the Zamazenta. If there are more Dragonite, I'll come back with my main account too. Let's go. I decided to do a Team Rocket raid. We did it, man. We defeated them, and now we're going to catch a Latch. Shiny, God willing, 100% God willing, and Shadow. This is a good rare one for us to hunt. Dragonite didn't show up anymore either, so I went for this one, and let's see. It wasn't shiny, but it could still be 100%. For those who don't know, guys, 100% legendary Shadow shiny are extremely rarer than normal legendaries. That's a fact. When the legendary is Shadow, it can have really low IVs, but this one came out good, man. I'm going to save it. So usually getting a legendary with high IV, shiny, and shadow, man, that's really good stuff. Let's see how it went on our secondary account. Let me check here for the talent, and it didn't come shiny, that's fine, and this one came out weaker. Let's catch it real quick. Now guys, I'm out of remote passes on the other account. Let's focus on reaching our goal. Out of 10 raids, we did some Dragonite raids, right? We did this raid here for latches. Let's see if I can find more Ashen so we can do them, alright? Oops, I hit the microphone here, guys. We have another Dragonite. Let's see what this one has for us. We caught it on the first try. Let's check if it has a special background. No, it doesn't, but this one is a 2690, so it's pretty strong. Alright, 3 stars. Let's save it. It could be a mega for later. Let's check our radar. There are some Zamazenta, so let's go after them too. I wanted to go more for Dragonite, but since I said I was going to do the Zamazenta, let's do the Zamazenta. Tomorrow's video will be hunting Dragonite, alright? A few more Ashen in play for us. This one didn't come shiny, but it's still worth a few more Ashen for our collection. It would be nice if it came with a little energy to make the crowned Ashen, but it's okay. If it's not coming, it's not coming, right guys? It's because there's a difference, guys, with the crowned ones. We capture the Ashen and get energy for the coronation. When we just do regular Ashen raids, we only get the Ashen. But alright, a little Dragonite showed up here. I don't know how many we've already done. I think we can check here. I'll open up my Pokemon and sort them by date caught. We've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raids we've done. Oh, it's because I think 2 of them ran away, right? We had 2 that got away. So we're missing 2 more little raids to complete the 10 I set as my goal. So let's go. Another little Dragonite is being finished here for you guys now. Man, it's really nice when you can do the Pokemon calmly. Like, I think I even did it by myself, man. I think the guy who was with me in the raid left at the last minute. Sneaky left me solo. And man, this one is a 26... Oh no, the best one we got was 2690, man. And we still haven't gotten the Dragonite with the special background. Something I realized is that it's probably available for us. There's already a mission that, from what I understand, gives us the Dragonite with the background guaranteed. It's a mission to do 3 raids. I should have picked it up sooner. I messed up, but it's fine. I'm going to clear out my bag here. I'll try to spin some Pokestops to see if bag's full. It's not going to work. We'll deal with that later. Let me see if we can just find it the hard way. There are 2 more Dragonites here. Let's try to catch another one. I'm going to need to heal my Pokemon here because I don't have strong Pokemon right now. And here's our last Dragonite, Shameless. But man, the results are insanely positive. Guys, this is amazing. If you still don't use any cloud phone, Redfinger is definitely a wonderful option that I didn't even know about until yesterday. So man, it was really good to do this test here and already started with Zacian Shy. Really awesome. And it's available for you to enjoy too. A great tip I saw on the Discord server, which I thought was really cool, is that like when you're going to choose your device first, if you're going to play Pokemon Go, always select the device that has Android 10. It's the most compatible, so go with that one and also select a server close to you. Since there isn't a Brazil server, I recommend that you use the United States server, the America server. And if by any chance it gets laggy, I heard some people saying that using an American VPN reduces the lag. Man, awesome. I don't need it because I live in the United States, so that's it, right? But man, it's wonderful. Redfinger is approved. We did 10 little raids with it and got a shiny. The thing is really legit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much to everyone who watched until now. We managed to do the Zacian early event and already got the guaranteed shiny. We accomplished another goal and now we're free to focus on other things. Hugs to everyone. I'm out.